Despite the Cowboys losing in Week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles, I think there's actually plenty of good news and takeaways and things to be positive about coming out of maybe a more competitive effort than what most of us were expecting. So coming off that loss, we'll break down 5 things that I liked. But if you are excited about the Cowboys 2025 season, show it by spamming me in the comments section of today's show. Type me if you are also excited about the 2025 Cowboys campaign. All right, so some good news here. I liked a lot of what I saw from Brian Schottenheimer. I liked it in the moment. I liked it when I went back and watched because I have no life, but NFL Plus now puts it up like within hours afterwards, so it's great. I thought Brian Schottenheimer did a pretty damn solid job for the Cowboys. There was a lot of different things that I liked with what Schottenheimer was able to do, but overall, I thought it was good. I liked what I saw from the first game of the Cowboys head coach. Now, I've seen the new offensive play caller have some success early. I remember Kellen Moore doing the exact same thing, but I liked what I saw. And the thing that I liked probably most, there was plenty of motion. There was actually a lot of motion. We'll get into some of the details on that here. But I have harped time and time again that I think motion and motion with a purpose benefits teams. And I think that, Schottenheimer said he was kind of, in his time in Seattle, Carroll challenged him to be more like the McVays and the Shanahans, and those guys love motion, and I think we saw that. Let's discuss Kevontae Turpin here. His motion rate was 53.8% of snaps. That is nearly double his rate last year. 14 motion snaps, 9 of them at the snap. Motion in general is good. Motion at the snap is even better because it gets the eyes of the defenders confused. Turpin's motion rate was the highest motion rate by a single Cowboys wide receiver in the next-gen era. The Cowboys' motion overall, 69.6%. Nice. Motion at the snap was 42%. Last year, the Cowboys, among all NFL teams, ranked 29th in motion at the snap. That 42% figure would have been 4th in the NFL in 2024. I like that stuff, and they were using it all the time. They use it in the run game, too. That big Miles Sanders run, I tweeted out the play. You can check it out on my timeline. I might even put it in the comments section. I loved it. It was perfectly designed. You have Turpin going orbit motion behind the wide receiver, behind the quarterback. Linebacker has to pull that way. You give it to Sanders. You have a guard and center pulling. You're not doing just a straight-up inside zone handoff. You're getting guys on the move, utilizing your athletic, powerful offensive linemen. You now have that ability to do that little swing pass, the RPO look. If you want to, if the linebacker doesn't go with Turpin, you can throw it in the flat. You have some creativity there if you want to offer that in the past. I loved the run game concepts. We'll come back more in depth on that here in a little bit. I love the Cowboys did not come out scared. Came out slow on defense, but the offense came out throwing haymakers. That's awesome. The offense probably should have won the game if your number one receiver could have caught passes better. It's one game. I don't want to overreact to it. I need to see it for 15 games. I don't want to Kellen Moore myself again. Where that 2019 campaign, I'm like, oh my God, this offense is awesome. And then they just kind of like stop doing the good stuff. I need to see it for a longer period. But I do think what we saw from Brian Schottenheimer in this game was a very positive first step. So, I want you guys to grade the Cowboys' new head coach for Week 1. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know in the comments section how you feel Schotty did in Week 1. Number 2, we won't spend as much time on this since we did discuss it as part of our PFF grades breakdown on Friday. Check out that video if you haven't already. I thought Dak was good. The raw stats don't pop off the screen. 61.8%, 5.5 yards per attempt. They don't blow me away necessarily. But I thought that the eye test, I thought the eye test was very impressive. And I think most of us would agree. He apparently he can tackle. He can play defense for the Cowboys. Can't catch for the Cowboys sometimes. 4 big-time throws. Highest graded player for the Cowboys on PFF. Highest offensive graded player in that game. It was Dak and Hurts, which I think tracks from what we saw live there. Avoided a sack, didn't take any, was great under pressure, 9 of 12, 83 yards, 6.9 yards per attempt, coming off the injury, and frankly, a bad season last year. I think it was reasonable to have some concerns about Dak Prescott and be like, hey, is he going to be the same guy who's been in the past? Like, can you get back 2023 Dak? The raw numbers do not show it. The way he played, though, does show it. Today's show is made possible by Chubbies. If you are not ready for football, which you should be already, the Cowboys already played their game, Chubbies is here to help you with their NFL collection. Whether you're tailgating, grilling, riding the highs and lows or the game from your couch, watching at the bar with buddies, whatever, Chubbies has officially licensed NFL gear to keep you looking like the ultimate fanatic. They've got bold designs featuring your favorite NFL teams, polos, swim trunks, gym-ready mesh shorts as well. It is fantastic, like the polo that I am wearing today. And folks, for a limited time, our friends at Chubbies are giving you $10 off with promo code CHATSPORTS at chubbyshorts.com/chatsports. That's $10 off your order with the promo code CHATSPORTS at chubbyshorts.com/chatsports. And yes, that is eligible for the NFL collection. So you can actually get $10 off on the NFL collection with promo code CHATSPORTS. Support our show, tell them we sent you, express yourself, and level up your game day wardrobe with Chubbies. Links in the comments and the description of today's show. Some more good news. How about the run game? With the offensive skill firepower you have in the passing game, I don't want to necessarily become a run-pass team. Cowboys were not that, but by the way. But I do like plenty of what I saw out of this Dallas Cowboys team. I thought the run game overall was impactful. It was impressive. This new look Cowboys run game concepts with Javonte Williams coming over from Denver, he ran the ball well. It wasn't just him, though. It's not just inside zone anymore for the Cowboys. It's diverse. It's multiple. It's motion. There's pulls. There's gap run / power, however you want to call that terminology. You name it, they did it. They gave the ball to Turpin some. The numbers, again, the raw numbers go, okay, Javonte only 3.6 yards per carry. That's nothing special. Miles Sanders, 13.3. Yeah, but he fumbled. Turpin, 2 for 9. I think with the ability to look at success rate, stuff like that, matters. Yes, Javonte only averaged 3.6 yards per carry. Well, at minimum, for example, if you were to take away the 2 1-yard runs that limited him, he's to 4 yards per carry instantly. The success rate for Javonte Williams against Philadelphia was 60%. 60. That's awesome. That's all relative to down and distance. A 3-yard run on 3rd and 2 is a great run. A 5-yard run on 3rd and 10 really isn't. It's different. And I think Javonte Williams was very successful on the ground. I thought the offensive line overall did a pretty good job. There's still room for growth here, by the way. Neither guy really had that much yards after contact. I think there's still some room for a bit improvement in yards before contact, too. There were a couple of misses up front. But I think the ground game against a great Eagles defense wasn't a liability. They actually did a pretty solid job. That's the type of stuff that I'm searching for from this team. So will the Cowboys' ground game, when it's all said and done, be better this year? Y for yes, N for no. I lean yes because I love the schematic stuff that I saw. Get your votes in for me, Y or N. Number 4, DaRon Bland and Trevon Diggs. I want to give both these guys their flowers. They should have had some sacks. Missed tackles, always an issue, but be better in that area. But you pay corners to cover. That's why you do it. How about the coverage stats for DaRon Bland against Philadelphia? 2 targets, 2 receptions, 11 yards, and 1 first down. Do you know who caught both passes against DaRon Bland? Saquon Barkley. So no receivers made a singular catch against DaRon Bland. This is all for PFF in that game. None of them. Let's go to Trevon Diggs. They didn't even throw at him. Despite him trying to bait Jalen Hurts into a throw with jawing constantly, which I do. I appreciate that from Diggs. I get what he's going for there. They didn't throw it their way. They took a couple shots against Kyer Elam with Jahan Dotson, and then it was all short stuff. It was all Jalen Hurts' average target was 5 yards, non-existent. Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown, the vaunted wide receiving core didn't do jack. 1 catch for A.J. Brown in the fourth quarter for 8 yards. Devonta Smith, 3 for 16 and a first down. One of them, I think, was against not the top two corners. Like, those guys played great. I think that is a very promising sign as the Cowboys move forward. The Eagles took what was given to them, but Bland and Diggs, like, your job as a corner is to not give up catches. They didn't. Period. If you guys love the Cowboys, make sure you are subscribed. YouTube.com/@CowboysTV for free Cowboys videos each and every single day. Number 5 is the run defense. And this one does have an asterisk. I think in general, your defense, you can just make this way better in the second half. As a unit, you go, okay, well, they ran the ball 38 times. That's kind of a lot. 158 yards, 3 touchdowns, 50% success rate, 4.2 average. Okay. The running backs, though, were pretty bottled up. Saquon Barkley was not actually that good in the game. They did a good job bottling him up in a way that not everyone does. 24 carries, 96 yards, 4 yards per carry, 42% success rate. The Cowboys were more successful relative to down and distance running the football than the Philadelphia Eagles were. And the inside run defense was significantly better. 12 carries inside the tackles for Philadelphia, 18 yards, 1.5 average, negative yards before contact. Now, part of that is you miss some tackles in the backfield. They're able to get some yardage. It's noteworthy. You're going to hit the line of scrimmage. Only 1.5 yards per carry. The success rate is boosted by some of the tush-push plays. I thought your run defense was really good. Per next-gen stats, that is the lowest average of any yards before contact play for Philadelphia since 2017, a.k.a. the next-gen stats era. A year ago, they averaged 1.6 yards before contact on inside runs. To drop down to negative 0.89 is a really good sign.